Hello. I am live, Patty. How are you? Are you getting some severe weather down there? It's already started up here. I texted Devin a little bit ago, told him to watch the weather because it looked like tornadoes, but it's clearing off a little bit right now. I am making a big gnome. I'm actually putting some green on it right now because I'm going to put some flowers on his hat. I may have to actually crochet some leaves. But so far I'm just putting a little bit of green on the hat. I haven't decided how intense I'm going to get with these flowers yet. But here's my gnome. He's pretty big. But I made the little ones. And now I wanted something a little bigger. A beanie hat. And how many is this now? Hello, Fitria. Hello, Heather. How are you all doing? Over 800 hats. That's a lot. So here we have his hood turned up. I need to make a nose yet. And I've made him some real thick legs. And like I said, I'm working on this flowers for the hat. I think I'm going to put some suspenders on him and a belt, but I don't know. I haven't decided what color would look best. And Bobby's not here to give me that color idea. That's kind of one of my not so great things. Hi, Danu. Palestine, that's cool. Lots of luck to you over there. Let me see. How do I want to do this? I'm not sure how big of these flowers I want to make. Don't have a whole lot of time today because I am actually at work right now, and I come in early most every day so that I can work on my projects before I go to work. Hello, Dennis. How are you today? Yeah, it's was pretty sketchy when I left home, but it's cleared off a little bit, so I don't know what's still coming. I hope not. I'm over. This has been a doozy of a spring for tornadoes. Bad weather. Oh wow, that's really pretty cold for there. You too. Hello, Lenora. Hello, Lenora. Well, I'm glad you got distracted, and here you are. I'm actually at work. I don't have a whole lot of time today. When this is my first attempt at doing this from work. I have about an hour before work to do my projects, so I take advantage of it. Yeah, it does. Which I've been coming in to work early for quite a while to do work on stuff. I just decided I could do a live while I was sitting here for this hour every day. Patty, my market is in May. The first one is May 15th through the 18th. It's usually the biggest one of the year that I do. Okay, so what color suspenders and belt should I put on him? I've got one flower on his hat so far. I want all different colors of flowers. So the next one we're going to do red. I felt so bad because I had bopped that to her so hard. Uh, but we had so much fun making those. The last one I have made so far comes out, I think, Saturday morning, and it's the bloopers of when we were making those shorts, the Karen shorts. But there's so much more that we run into, as vendors, of people they're just rude. They step into your booth and they're just rude. So that's where the idea came. Oh, yeah, well, thanks. Yeah, she was like, ow. Yeah, we have a lot of fun, me and Bobby. You would not believe how many times I get that. People find out you crochet and think I'm going to do stuff for free. I can't afford to do that. I can't afford to buy all the yarn and do stuff for free. And I don't think people actually realize that when they say, well, my grandma will make that for me for free, maybe grandma simply don't want to. We did have a lot of fun making those while her grumpy husband sat in the other room complaining because he had to turn the TV down. Yeah. Well, the thing of it is, I think, excuse me, I think I price my stuff reasonable because I'm like Jonna that way, that I want more people to be able to buy my stuff. So I keep the prices real reasonable. So when you're coming around, and looking at it, I want it to be cheaper to buy my stuff than it is to make your own. Well, that flower didn't turn out too good. Well, magic circle flowers apparently don't always work out too well. It's okay, this one's going to work. It just don't know it yet. There's 2 flowers on my gnome. All right, now what color? I got an orange. Do a light blue. This is the gnome I had in mind when I was talking to you guys the other night, that I wanted to make a bigger gnome. So here's the start of him. I want to put suspenders and a belt on him, but I haven't decided what color yet. Thank you. Let me see. That last one didn't work out so good, so we're going to do this one a little different. Oh, I love little gnomes. This is my first attempt at the bigger gnome. Okay, I'll be honest, the flowers are a pain in the butt. Had one lady demand to know how long it took me to make a certain item. Kept explaining to her that I didn't know because I don't time project. She was getting pretty worked up over it, so I finally said maybe 5 or 6 hours. Thank you, Jadalyn. Um, I have no idea how long it takes me. I made the body of this gnome in the hour before work on Monday. Last night, while I was sitting watching TV, and then I did a live, or when I was watching TV, I made the head under here and the beard and arms. And then while I was doing the live, I made the hat. So I have no idea really how long things take me. I really don't. And then, since I'm adding more details to this, I'm adding several more hours to this project just because I want the details on it. Well, that's really kind of strange. Why was she trying to gauge how much it should have taken her, or what? I don't know. Maybe she was just having a bad day. I have a lot of those. I don't know if these glasses they're heavies. Brought another pair. No idea. Yeah, I don't know about people. Okay, we're going to put a blue. Well, let me see. Do I want orange down here? Blue down here? I think I'll put a blue right here. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, yes, they will. They've got this is spring break, so it won't be long. March. I think they've got like another 5 weeks. 5 weeks before they move out. I don't know. It really puzzled me because you can usually figure out why they want to know. It didn't take me that long. Just figured since she needed a number, I'd give her one. Sounds good to me. I don't know anybody unless they're specifically looking for that information that actually times themselves on how they make one or how long it takes. I don't know. But yeah, I've chosen to add more time to this because I wanted the details. Okay, there's 3 flowers on his hat. I brought an orange. I'll make an orange. An orange flower. Can't wait to get my yarn winder. Got all these little tails. Thanks, Patty. Okay, now we're gonna do, but made this one a little bigger, maybe. Maybe it won't be as difficult to do. Yeah, you're gonna be jealous of that yarn wander, Lenora. You noticed at Jana's live today, she was already getting that winder remedy. I saw it. Yeah, I think she is going to cave. I if she likes I've never used the cakes um made with a winder. I've gotten some that's came in on a cake and I really liked those. But, you know, it's just I don't like when my skeins I've used the middle out of the skeins and then they kind of get all sloppy and then they seem to wad up if I don't get them wound up. So I end up with all these balls of yarn that roll everywhere. Our spring break is first week in April, then kids have 6 weeks left. April. Oh, yeah. Our spring break is this week. The kids here are usually out the first week of May. Okay. Well, I don't like it when I make flowers this way, so this is the last one of this kind. Oh, well, yeah, that'd be great. My son likes to make fun of me. He doesn't really enjoy going to shows with me, but he does it. We have a system set up now for how long it takes us to, or for when we go to a show, to just get it put together and taken down, how we get it packed in the truck. Mike's having surgery Friday. Oh, they're taking a disc out of his back and it's going to be outpatient? Goodness. It's probably in quite a bit of pain. Wow. Wow. Hi, Wilk. Okay, y'all, is 5 flowers enough? Maybe put some leaves on it, or does it need more flowers? What do y'all think? Hello, Dimes World. What do you think? More flowers or just add leaves? That's what I was thinking, Lenora. Plus, the more time I spend on it, the more money I actually have involved in it. What color suspenders and belt? Yeah, I'm gonna do some green leaves for it. Well, I brought the black because there is a lot of blue in it, and that's kind of why I wanted to put the flowers on it, to just give it a little bit more of an eye-catching color. I also wanted to do a little like garden pail or something full of flowers. A green belt. Oh, okay. I may put a It needs to contrast for sure. I don't know, sometimes these just kind of just happen. Okay, there's one green leaf. Green belt. It really does. It's kind of like, here's my canvas, here's what I've started. So to go from there, but there is a lot of blue there. And I like colorful. Thank you, Wilk. It's starting to look really stormy out there. Thank you, Lenora. There's 2 leaves. Maybe I need to make 1 more leaf. Hi, Isla. How are you today? Aw, thanks. Love you too. Okay, there's our 3 leaves. Now we'll stick leaves on our hat. Hi, Lakin. Thank you. I just make up my patterns. I don't go by an actual pattern. My mom taught me to crochet, and then I watched YouTube videos to make my first amigurumi stuff. And at first I bought a couple of patterns, and I have to say I got really kind of put out with the patterns because they all seem to start the same way. We had a lot of fun with those videos, Isla. I think there's 11 of them so far. The last one should get released next Saturday morning. It's our bloopers. If you have any idea for more of those, I know I sure did not hit all of those scenarios that happen to us when we're at the markets. I don't think I could do that. That's kind of intense. I've got so many videos in line that I need to make, and I can't seem to get to it. Because I seem to spend all my time working somewhere. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm impressed with these leaves. I've been sewing and crocheting and embroidering since I was 9 years old. My mom taught me to do all kinds of stuff. Um, I do construction. I do all kinds of stuff. Wintertime, stuck in the house, and I have learned to make these toys. I also make handbags out of cork, and well, I just whatever I seem to need, I make it. Okay, now we have leaves on the hat. And I'm not sure if I like that or not. And generally, when I get that vibe, that means not. I think I need one more leaf at least. Yes, they have cork fabric, and I like the cork fabric. It's not around here. I mean, the cork fabric is, but people don't do a lot with it around here. So I have made some like that. I'm not taking very many this year to my spring market. It's mostly going to be just crochet this year because I have gotten a lot of stuff put back. Thank you, Patty. I love my crafts. Art, arts and crafts was always my most fun subject in school. I've made a few wallets. All right, one more leaf right there in the middle of nowhere. Okay. I may end up sticking another flower on there. Yeah, I think it might need one right there. But for now, it's going to be that way. Okay, so we got... All right. I don't know if black shows up very good on there. Well, I guess it does. Okay, we're going to make some suspenders. Thanks for stopping in, Dime. I am making a gnome. I've been making the leaves for the hat on my gnome, and I think I'm going to add another flower because I think it just needs one more. And here's my gnome that I'm making. Right now I'm working on suspenders for my gnome. It's just going to be the details. Otherwise, it's going to be a pretty plain gnome if I don't get some details on him. Oh, that is cool. Watching out of Central Europe, Poland. Inspiring. Well, good. I hope you find lots of things that you would like to make. All kinds of things that are worthy of making. Okay, let's start this back here. Well, it's getting dark out there again. It's going back and forth from looking stormy to clearing up. Okay. Nowhere too far inland, we get tornadoes, which is basically the same thing, just not as much water. Still high winds and a funnel cloud and all that. Excuse me. Yes, yeah, it gets scary. We had some really horrific storms here Friday and over the weekend. The last tornado that hit where I live was Friday. So not even a week ago. In the spring, they come every so often. We probably have, I don't know, 4 or 5 through the spring, but we've had that many so far this year already. It's been an interesting spring already with lots of severe weather. Friday and Saturday, well, pretty much all weekend, clear on into um, the eastern part of the United States. There were tornadoes everywhere. Friday night, it was a big line from Canada all the way down to the Gulf of America. Okay, we have one suspender on. And make the other one. We my parents have a basement that is all concrete. It's just really a storm cellar. Um but it's got like real thick concrete over the top of it, and that's where we usually go. It's not very big. There's a few lawn chairs down there, and they've got some water and things in case of emergency. But that's where we go to hide. At my house, there really isn't anywhere to hide. It's not anywhere to get below ground level. See, that's another thing, Lenore, about those rolls. They go everywhere if you drop them. And a cake wouldn't do that. Thank you, Wilk. I love my gnomes. Okay, looks like this is about... You're so funny, Lenora. I haven't even got to decide if I like it yet. Haven't converted Johnny yet. But I'm going to do like you guys do. Not my fault. Not my fault. Not my fault. Can't blame me. Oh, funny, funny. I just don't like the stuff rolling everywhere. And I have balls of yarn everywhere because once that middle starts getting deflated, it just tangles so easily. So I just roll it up in a ball and let it roll, I guess. Okay. She was talking about it a while back. I can't justify yet. One more thing, if I don't use it all the time. Yeah. Yeah, but if your daughter's got one and does things for you, then I wouldn't buy it then either. But I'm the only yarn crazy person around here. My sister has quite a bit of yarn, but she crochets different things from me, but she doesn't have the yarn stash that I... Does she roll it up on a winder, or does she just make it into a ball, Lenora? All right. She makes it into a ball. Okay. So here's our suspenders on our little gnome. I am going to do one more flower because I just think it needs another flower. But that's all the time I have for today because I have to start work in about 5 minutes. Yeah, that's what's been happening to me. It's half gone, and then I have all these little pieces. So, see you later, Patty. Thank you all for joining in. I've got to get to work. Have a great day and stay safe. Bye-bye.